your business, your bank account, the clients that you want to attract, the impact that you want to make. It will not evolve. It will not change if you don't change, if you don't evolve. And I know the equation is just fucking simple. It's like, oh shit, Graciela. So simple, right? But here's the thing, and this is a conversation that I want to have with you. Because when we talk about evolution, we think about just changing structures, changing some things, even changing the way that we look. That is the easy part. Listen here closely. That is it. That is the fucking easy part. And excuse my French here. That is the easy part. What I'm whispering. I know all my kids are still asleep. Well, that is the easy part. But real evolution will require you to go deep within yourself. And oh boy, in the last few months for me has been what a fucking ride. Not only seeing the things that I was kind of doing because those things were working or showing up in the way of like the sweet little pie or things like that. I got to this point where I was just like, you know what? If I don't do fully the work that I know is required for me to reach the income that I want to have, the business that I want to have, it's not going to happen. And hear me clear here. It's not about being fearful. It's not about acting from fear. It's about acting from fucking self-love. And say, you know what? I know that what I feel right now is valid. I want more and I want all those things. But it will require me to do the work. It will require me to get uncomfortable. And sometimes when we think about uncomfortable, we think about, no, when we start feeling resistance or when we start feeling kind of uncomfortable, it's not the right way. How do you know? I like to put this example with my clients. When you go to the gym for the first time, it's uncomfortable as fuck. You are sore, you don't want to walk. But you get into the rhythm and then it feels comfortable. And then it feels fucking excited. And then it's no longer I have to, it's just like part of who you are. And it's the same thing here. When we want to go to the next level, when we want to attract different clients, when we want to increase our income, when we want to see things in a different way in our business, it's a must to do the work. And I know you I'm not here to convince you, you know this. Because the woman that I'm talking with, which is you've been doing the work. But this step, where you want to go now, will require you even to go deeper. And it's not just about, and here I'm going to mention some of the things that I know for sure, because those things have had worked for my clients and also for myself, that are essential when you are in a transition, when you are evolving, when you decide I'm going to do this thing because it's calling me, okay? The first one, your energy. And I'm not talking about just like, okay, what feels right. It's understanding you, understanding fully, deeply you. What works for you, what feels expansive. How you move through life. And I'm not going to go in depth here, but one of the tools that I get to use with my clients is human design. When you understand your energy, when you understand your human design, things have to change. Then, one of the another big part is understanding from what conception, from how you see yourself now, instead of using the word identity, is how do you see yourself now? How you feel about yourself? What is the image that you think others have about you? But it's not about like, oh, I care about the opinion of others, but it's really important, because if you think that others see you as the one that is just learning or is starting or is the good girl, whatever the fuck, you're gonna see that. So understanding from what identity are you operating, how do you see yourself now? But here is the thing. You have to go deeper. It's not about just like, well, yeah, you know what? That's just... No. Go deep. What are the thoughts? What are the emotions? How you feel when no one is watching? And from there, you're gonna see like, what the fuck? That's why the fucking big gap between what I want and what I have right now. But right there, immediately you turn into, this is what I want. And this is a woman. Who's a woman? You ask yourself this question. Who's the woman? Oh, sometimes you have men here as well. Or who's the man who's achieving that by nature? Like the example of the gym. At one point, it's gonna be your nature. So then you're accustomed to your nervous system. The nervous system, your fucking body is a thing. If you don't put your body, if your body is not on board, you can do all the work in the... You can be in fucking masterminds and one-on-ones and whatever the thing. That if your body is saying fuck no, and you know what I'm talking about, that inner push and pull, like I want to do it but I don't want to do it, or you plan your day and you find yourself doing 20,000 things that are not even close to the things that you said that those were the things planned for your day. So right there you have to be really mindful. How my body feels. And then do the nervous system regulation, do the nervous system work. And it's not about just holding more, it's understanding where you are right now. And understanding yourself deeply. What are the triggers? What are the moments that I feel like, okay, when I'm about to do something different, I feel more tired, I feel I'm kind of getting sick. Those are your nervous system, it's your body. Simple. So that's why it's really important, especially when you're in expansion. The third component as well, it's not about just doing the energy work and the identity and the nervous system. Action, my friend. Action. There will be things, like I mentioned previously, that will evolve once you evolve. Perhaps your business. And here's the thing as well, and I'm going to do a separate video about that. When we think about, oh shit, I'm changing and I feel this, and you feel different, you feel really aligned with your life work, and shit, your offers doesn't feel that right anymore. They work perfectly, but right now they feel like they're no longer exciting you. They're no longer part of the people that you want to help, and that is not a bad thing. That will require from you to see with surgical eye and understand, okay, where I'm going, this offer is gonna serve me. No, it's not. So you can, and I'm not saying that you're gonna burn your business down. What I'm saying here, you will reevaluate. You want to take in consideration the things that you want to keep, the other things that you want to put in a bowl and move and create. This is the part that I get to do with my clients as well. Here we're not only working on the identity and the energy and just waiting to be in the flow. We have an instructor, and that is another video as well. So 2 videos I'm going to do separately about this. An instructor. When you have a proper instructor, it doesn't matter if only there are 3 things. Those 3 things could be high tick and you're good. Or if you like 20 things, you can put 20 things. If you like to be 24/7 on social media, you can do that. If you want to be more like if you want to have a few platforms and you know that your energy works better and you can fill the blank, you can do that. So right there, we check your business structure. What are the things that are we putting, like I said, in the bowl? What are the things that we're finding? What are the things that are creating? And from there, you will have an instructor that feels really fucking right. Because when we understand our energy, and you don't have to study the human design thing, just your energy and how you move through life. When you are no longer in the inner push and pull, when you're fully, deeply fused with who you are becoming, and it's no longer a becoming. Energetically, you are one with her. It's just a matter of time to see the manifestations, to see the business, to attract the new clients. But you know, it's no longer a guessing. You know, because you are that woman. You act as that woman, and it's not faking until you make it. Because your energy has changed. Your identity is a match for that. Then you work in your nervous system. You feel a little bit of resistance, but you know how to handle that, how to move through that, how to regulate yourself in the moment, like that. And there's so many things that I get to help my clients to do. Get some things to anchor in the moment, like, hey, I'm acting, hey, I'm present, and whatever works for you. And then having an instructor that feels really right, that is profitable, like, all right, you understand me here. I'm not gonna record it again. So they bring you profit that feels right. And there is a third video that I'm gonna do as well, because sometimes when we are in the middle of changing things, we think that the income has to go, it's gonna change. No. You can be in the middle of a pivot and you can act. And I like to bring this example as well as the store. You can be like a store. Like when they put new merch, their sales are in the same place or even higher. Why? Because they're not accepting that it's gonna be a low month. It's gonna be a low year. What in the fuck? Where did you get your information? Like the real says that? No. You says no. You say no. This is what I want. I trust the moves. But I know that the money can come from this place. You're energetically open, because if you say I'm in the middle of the change and this and that, you close yourself. And of course, you are making that a prophecy. Make sense? So, well, those are the points that I wanted to touch. And by the way, this is a big reason of why I create the 8-week new era. Because I know many leaders like you're not new in the game, you have all the knowledge and all those things. But it's key to have someone that can see the blind spots, that is out of the picture. Like I said with my clients, I'm out of the picture. I'm not entangled. I'm not emotional involved with nothing. I can see clearly and I can help you. And it's not a matter of, oh, let me hold your hand. It's not about that. It's about having being two leaders, that partnership, working one-on-one. Because especially I love groups. I love masterminds. But when I go through big pivots, I like to have this one-on-one support, because there are conversations we don't want to share in a group setting, in a mastermind. You know what I'm talking about. You don't want to share those. Not because you don't want the feedback of other women, but it's really, really personal. You know what I'm talking about. So if you are right now making a big move in the middle of a pivot, you are deciding, you know what, I'm going to change something on my business, take in consideration that your business will evolve, but it's a must to do the work. You do your identity work, the energy, the nervous system regulation. You bring your body into on board. You check the structure, and the structure that feels right, that feels really comfortable for you, that is expansive, that is just really juicy, that I cannot wait to share this with the world. And people will feel that. And that doesn't take years. That takes a decision. Fucking decision, decide. And if you're like me, you don't wait until January. You don't wait until the first of the month. You don't wait until Monday. You do it now. All right. If you feel the vibe, and if you want to be part of this experience, I call it experience. It's not even a program. It's not even a one-on-one. It's experience. You can apply directly in the landing page. The link is in the bio, or you can send me a DM if you have any questions. So the investment is really mind-blowing as well, because this is for the founders. Yes, I do have my regular one-on-one, but this is just like, I'm gonna focus on those 4 things, and I know I'm gonna make a difference in a huge way for you, because those are doing the big difference for me as well. With that being said, have a beautiful day, and I'll see you soon.